Hello everybody, okay. Sound check time, video check time, check. Let's make sure everything's alright. Hello everybody. Alright, so I am hearing things on my end, that's a good start. Hello Elemental Blaze, welcome to the chat and back to the stream. Hey, Elite Damage, welcome back to the stream. Let's see if we can make some more progress tonight on our trip. So why don't we start off with a look at the map of the galaxy. That's of course if it will pop up. What? Oh, I know. That's right, I gotta be out of that view before that'll work. So this is where I'm at. This is where we've started. And this is where I am, and this is where we're going. So at this point, we're basically halfway, almost halfway there. Not quite halfway there, but almost halfway there.
Closing map.
Oh, Astra. Yeah, so here we are. So as you can see, we're getting there. But this right here is base camp 2, the second base camp. I was supposed to be there on Monday. I'm a little bit far behind.
Afterburners.
Oh, excellent, thank you. If that was a map of the galaxy, then that's one small galaxy. Astra's at it again, that's right. So yeah, we're going to try and make some progress towards this goal at least tonight. Hopefully we can make it all the way to there, check out the next base camp, even though obviously nobody else will be there. And then I'm hoping maybe next Thursday or next week at least, we will finally make it all the way here. I think Convoy 2 will arrive at Jaques Station on Monday. At this point, I don't think there's any chance of me getting there with them at the same time. Sip of tea. Daka, welcome back to the stream. Still have fuel scupa? Yeah, I still have a fuel scupa. And do you have enough tea? Yes, I just had a sip of tea. I have a full cup of tea, so we're good. Thank you for reminding me though. Astra's telling you to hasten your trek. Yeah, that's right, basically. Whoa, where are we going? That's where we're going. We're not there yet. And so yeah, that was base camp 1. This is hopefully where we're going here. This is the second base camp, but if we look at the system I'm in right now, yeah, it's just a system with a bunch of stars. So oops, I forgot. I should actually set my route, I guess, to the next place. So we want to go here, and it was really nice actually the way that they laid this out on in the forum post and everything. They're all about 1,000 light years apart. I'm assuming that they're 1,000 light years apart because that's like the maximum distance you can jump, or just under 1,000 light years. So yeah, so that's 1,000 light years, that's 1,000 light years, that's 1,000 light years, and then there's a little like 200 or 300 year light year jump here. We'll see if we can make it all that way tonight. Maybe not, but that's our goal. Because if we come across cool and interesting things, we have to check it out, because that's the whole point, right? We're exploring. We're explorers. Can't just fly and not look at anything. Yeah, bookmarks. Yeah, I like that elemental. I'm starting to get into them. I bookmarked all of the waypoints along the way, so that it's easy to get to the next
4,
one.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yep, gotta love them. That's right. Yeah, they actually are quite handy, especially when you're in an Oculus Rift, because that galaxy map does not work very well in VR. So having the bookmarks preset like that, you can just click on them and set your destination, right? Like in the side panel, you don't even have to use the map. All right, let's see. Is there anything? First jump of the Now this one, I think this one might be worth, this one is probably not worth going to, but this one might be, because I believe I've run into a bunch like this that, oh, darn it. I bet you I just undid the, oh no, good we're. This one is, I think it might have water-based life on that one. We'll see. We'll see.
Fuel scooping.
I'm not an explorer. I'm a hauler and a data seller, says a blade of. So you just go, do you? I can't help myself.
Fuel scooping complete.
There's so many cool things to see out here. I love going and checking them out and landing
Fuel
on
scoop
planets and
disengaged.
driving around. And I've done nowhere near as much of that as I've wanted to do on this trip because I do feel like I need to actually make it to Jaques not too late after Convoy 2. They'll Convoy Astra.
Confirmed.
Yeah, I was telling you that they were useful. Yes, you sure were, Elemental. Polar Jupiter? Well, ablative. I'm a bounty hunter. A bounty hunting space trucker, says Elemental. A bounty hunting space trucker. Yeah, I have to say, I guess, when I was in the bubble, the, my favorite activity ended up being, believe it or not, ended up being smuggling. I had a blast with that. So, I was I guess you probably put space trucker on that as well. So I was a smuggling space trucker. You know that there is a data community goal in Jaques today? Yeah, I just heard about that. There's actually to put in your exploration data, right? Talk about timing, huh? That's awesome. Couldn't have been worked out better. Like I should be there before that exploration data is going real fast. Oh really? I probably won't be there in time to submit mine then. Well, that stinks. I was thinking to myself, oh, that's perfect, because normally these ones are they go for like 4 weeks instead of the normal 1 week out at Jaques, because it's just a class 1 gas giant, so there's no water-based life. Darn it. Well, let's take a peek at it. Let's do a flyby since we're here. But yeah, no, that's too bad. I was hoping that I could get out there and submit this for the GC, but I'm not going to be there in time for it, because I guess there is a butt ton of explorers out there, right? So that makes sense that it'll go fast. That is the one thing that Jaques Station has an abundance of, is explorers. Not surprised, now that you mention it. Look at that. I like seeing the little moons go by too. Look how gorgeous that is though. Like, look at the rings on that. All the colors. Woohoo! Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. I mean, and this is the kind of stuff that distracts me, right? Like, this is why I'm not going to get there in time. Because I find just such cool looking things. And look at the nebula in the background there, just coming through the rings. The stars scattered everywhere. The galactic core coming in the distance right now. You know, screenshot that baby, and then, oh, look at that. How could you not want to look at that? That's just so beautiful. Ah. On to the next jump. It'd be funny if Anubis gets there. It's not quite finished, but as soon as he clicks the submit button, it's over. You're evil. That's pure evil, Elemental.
3,
pure evil.
2, 1,
but I can see that
engage.
happening. Sepati. That's right, we jump. Every jump, Sepati, right? Scan the star. You might notice that I'm running low on heat sinks. I've had a couple of scares with nothing here. A couple of scares with a couple of stars. I think one of them made it into Wednesday's recording, the one that came out on Wednesday. but I'm not sure if it did. Might not have, actually.
Fuel scooping.
Well, it would be your luck, right? Yes, yes, it would be my luck.
Fuel scooping complete.
Can you make more heat sinks? I don't think you can make heat sinks. I don't think you can synthesize.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I don't think you can synthesize heat sinks. Pretty sure you can't do that. You definitely can buy more, but I gotta get to Jaques first. E-Blaze and I had a good fight this morning. Had a large wolf spider come out of the wood. Come out of the woodwork, so to speak. Had a large wolf spider? Oh, okay, like an actual spider. That is called a wolf spider. I know you can make mines. What? No, you can't make mines. You have to buy those from a station, don't you? You can't make mines. Can you? How far away are you? 2,000. Like this one's, like that. This is going to be, whoa, too far in. This is just going to be a probably like a rocky world. And I mean, this one might be something. And they're orbiting each other. Why don't we get the distance when we? Why don't we get the distance for this one? Interesting. This one you do. This one you don't. Might be worth just checking that one out, and then getting the other one while we're there.
Fuel scooping.
Let's fill up our fuelum tankum. Scoopé.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Head on this way, and then I can look back at the chat. Tell him how to make them, E-Blaze. Oh yeah, how do you make? You Sith make them. Really? You make them like a few, but you can still make them. You kidding me? You can synth ammo. I knew that you could synth ammo. I didn't realize you could synth mines. But there's a glitch that restocks it if your game crashes or sometimes log out and log in. Oh really? Zinc, nickel, vanadium. No, that's not how you say that. Vanadium and chromium makes the restock synthesis. Alright, so you're saying if I go over to here, go down to synthesis. Like I knew that there's small caliber munitions, explosive munitions. Is it explosive munitions that makes mines? Maybe that's the one? Does it actually tell me? Materials can be used provide halfway ammo capacity. Half of a weapon's ammo capacity. Standard premium. Missiles and mines. Says it right there. Look at that. I guess I should actually read through these, huh? Like multi-cannons, rail guns, cannons and fragment cannons. Wow. Who'da thunk? That's pretty cool. I really want them to add a lot more to that synthesis menu. Like, it would be so cool if you could just, if you could make heat sinks and all of the other stuff. Chaff, all that stuff. Wait, I thought you were saying AFM restock. Yeah, you can't synthesize more AFMU, can you? Or is that the bug you're talking about? Learn something new every day, huh? That's right, Taka. You sure do. So what's this one? Class 4 gas giant. And then if I look at, because we're right out here, we might as well scan this one too, because it should be literally right beside it, right? Yeah, there it is. So we'll scan this one too and see if that one has anything special on it. Yes, you can, and it's the bug. So you can synth more AFMU. And the bug is that if you crash or log out sometimes, you can... Has this one got anything? Brown dwarf? What? It's saying that that is a brown dwarf star. I disagree. Class-wide dwarf. That's a star? That's a ring star? Okay, here's a first. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, that's a ring star. Oh. Wasn't expecting to see that. I did not realize that was a thing. I don't know why it wouldn't be a thing. It actually, now that I think about it, it's pretty obvious that that could be a thing. What please? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back. Yeah, tiny, ugly brown dwarf. Here I am, like, super fascinated by it. Is that why I'm an explorer and you're a space trucker? Your words, not mine. Crash into the rings. Oh, it's the first. Welcome, Blitz, to the stream, and your first comment is crash into the rings.
4,
Actually, oh, too late.
3, 2, 1.
Going into the rings. And he was right. A ring star? Me, yes. And it was, there are things like that out there. Yeah, it's funny. Now that I think about it, it's pretty obvious that that would exist. I mean, why wouldn't they exist, right? It's just orbital mechanics and mass and like matter. Like, it makes absolute sense. Oh, that's a gorgeous system with a whole bunch of stuff in it. We should fly through some rings, actually. Now that you mention it, Watson, maybe around that star would have been pretty cool, but we're not turning around. We definitely can't turn around.
Scooping.
So if we find another really cool looking ring system, maybe we'll fly in and take a peek. What happens if you go into a star? Well, there is an exclusion zone. If you get too close to the star, it'll pull you out of Super Cruise, and you will take heat damage. The last time I did it, during the beta, we tried to see if you know, if half the sun god could be killed by a star, and we found out that I couldn't. Because for whatever reason, we got pulled out of Super Cruise, pulled into the star, and we were really close to the star. And if you fly right at it, there's just an exclusion zone. Eventually, you won't be able to get any closer.
4,
But
3,
technically, I believe
2,
you should be being
1,
burned to death by the star while you're doing that. And we weren't. But as soon as we jumped back into Super Cruise, we started taking heat damage again. So I think that was just a bug during the beta. But generally speaking, yeah, you get pulled out of Super Cruise, you get too close, you'll take heat damage, and eventually your hull will go and you'll blow up. Is my understanding of how that works. Minus bugs. I don't know why my scanner keeps doing that. It keeps restarting on me. Wait. When you see a black hole orbiting a white... Wait until you see a black hole orbiting a white dwarf. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, actually. Alright, nothing of real interest here. Moving on. It's funny, actually. Sometimes you come across so many systems in a row where you just go out looking at stuff. And then other times you'll just get this, you know, just jump, because there's just nothing of real interest at those stars. Kind of comes
Fuel
in...
scooping complete.
In what's the word I'm looking for? They come
Fuel
in
scoop
chunks
disengaged.
of cool stuff, it seems sometimes. Just found a water world, 11 Earth masses. That was big. Oh yeah, 11 Earth masses. Okay, take a sip of tea.
4,
Mouth is dry, talking too
3,
much.
2, 1.
11 Earth
Engage.
masses. That is huge. That's a massive water world. I don't think I've seen one that big yet. Like what happens to your atoms after you disintegrate? I spelled that wrong, didn't I? I don't know. I read it right, I think. I was not paying attention to your spelling, so that's fine. Mouse. Oh, I don't know why, but these are like my favorites. Whenever I come across one of these, I have to go check it out. And what is that? Is that another one, like right beside it? Yeah, there's two of them. That's pretty cool. This probably is just normal Jovians. Probably. Yeah, I've got that graphical guide to the galaxy basically come up. How far away are these? Yeah, I don't know if these are worth checking out. But I definitely will go look at this because I love these things. And I really hope that in 2.2 that they're more animated when that comes out with the lava. That'll be so cool. What are those two small items? Two small items?
Fuel scooping complete.
We're almost right. These are
Fuel
super close as well.
Disengaged.
I'll bring up the map again once I check out these two little guys. Cause I love them. Alright, this one is going to be the cooler one of the two. It looks like it's much more volcanic in nature. So let's... Oh, look at that. Look at how cool these are. These look so amazing. Can you... When, you know, if in 2.2, if I understand it correctly, that lava should be moving. There should be volcanoes and geysers and all that kind of stuff. And, should be quite awesome to look at. I really hope I'm right about that. I could be completely wrong though. Isn't that cool though? Wow, look at that. I really like these things. Can you imagine when you can land on these too? Oh. Am I getting too close to this? Yep. Look at that, huh? Whoa. So cool. The items are you're going to look at. Oh, okay. Yeah. I have an eye for these. Did you know that if you at least get roughly the correct amount of letters, the first letter and the last letter is correct, then your speed reading over, you will read it as what it is right and not find the spelling errors. Yes, I did know that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. They're so close to this star too, huh, that we're going to get a pretty cool view of these two things together. That's nice, huh? Yeah, I did know that. Dictionary. Speed read that. Okay. Get a little closer and you just might. Screenshot. Okay, so what was the next? Let's just go head over to this guy too. If he's right beside, I don't know, it might be in a different orbital alignment or whatever, right? So we'll see how far away this is. 40 light seconds. It's pretty close. No, you might just be the first to land on one of those. Almost, huh? So I think this is another one, but less volcanic than the one we just looked at. Scan complete. So it's fly between the two? Or no, oh, it's on the other side of this. Slow down. No, not this time. It's just telling me that because of the sun. Oh, slow down. Oh, we're gonna do a super fast flyby of this one. If we don't hit it, we're gonna hit it. Whoa! There it goes. Almost hit that one too. Sip of tea time? Yummy. So we are 16. I think I just caught that. 16 jumps to the next.
Engage.
I guess waypoint. And we want to try and get 3 of these done tonight, so we'll see. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. I like that, actually. Alright, what do we got in here? Alright, so. See, this one here makes me think that it's got... Okay, let's listen. If it's got water-based life, they normally sound like they've got little bubbling, gurgling, like this one. Can you guys hear that? That sounds like bubbling water. I think this one has water-based life. And this one here, see this one? This one doesn't sound like that. So this one doesn't. This one sounds harmonic, but I don't know if it sounds like it's got that bubbling. Yeah, see, this one definitely has that distinct like water bubbling sound. So we'll go here. I don't think these two are worth going to then. How about this one? No, see, that just sounds like windy. No. This one sounds a bit different, but it's not bubbling. And this one for sure isn't. Like, this one sounds closer. Like, it's got something to it. Not sure what that sound would be, but it's not this one. Like, listen to this. Or I could be wrong. Maybe that other one is. But this definitely sounds like water in there. Nubis, you read it wrong. That was one of the jokes that are dirty if you know the joke. But I'll leave that to everybody else to find out for their own. Nice. Oh, Bulls! Bull says something. Welcome to the stream, Bulls.
Fuel scooping.
It's funny, I can't hear the water. I'm trying to boost around a huge star at the moment. Yeah, yeah, you won't.
Fuel scooping complete.
You won't hear anything if you're doing that. Did anybody else hear that water? That bubbling, gurgling sound? Buzz Lightyear adult beverage to the rescue. Oh, see, that's exactly what you were talking about earlier, right? Elemental, like you actually wrote it that way, but I saw Lightyear because I saw light and I saw an R at the end, and my mind just decided to make it what it thought it was because I glanced at it really fast. Sip of tea. All right, here we are. Let's see if I was right. This one sounded like it was water-based life on this one. Trying to get better at this. Hearing the noises, listening to the planets. I'll be the planet whisperer. Anubis Raw, planet whisperer. Aha! Gas giant with water-based life. Yeah, baby! Got that right. I rock. Alright. Alright, so let's kind of come in close to this and you guys can check out a water-based life Jovian. Ringed Jovian. Oh.
Activating
Stop it.
distress beacon now.
No, 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 no! We don't need you to do that. What would happen if a blimp... what would happen if a blimp got into space? Would it crumble or explode? I would think crumble, right? Because it's a vacuum. It wouldn't explode because there's nothing to set it off. That's my thought, anyway. That's pretty cool looking. Look at those rings. It's actually quite gorgeous. I really like the look of these ring systems. They're so cool. And like all those stars in the background. Like when you get out this far out into space and you see the all these stars. Like look at all the stars. Let's see how close we can get to flying above this ring. Try and come in close here, get a good view. Maybe flip it upside down too. There is no upside down in space. Let's turn it back around until I get a good level. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Isn't that cool? These beautiful rings. And you see all the colors out there as we fly along. Our little spaceship. Oh, there's another one. You can see the other Jovian in the background there. Pretty cool looking, huh? Now Noobs Raw is a needle on a vinyl record player. That's awesome. Yep, bulls, but I will hint at the dirty joke. I'll hint at the dirty joke is actually not going to be found on the internet due to that joke is older than the story. Nice. Okay, we're gonna come in. See how close. How close can you actually get to these before you get pulled out? And I'm okay with getting pulled out. It's a cool view. Woo. Here he comes. Here it comes, guys. Oh, too close. Wow, you can get really close. Oh, I took some damage on that. Let's take a look at these rings. Okay, where is the planet? There it is. I'm gonna fly down into these, and we're gonna fly kind of through the rings to the planet. It's gonna be gorgeous. I know it will be. Oh, it's a pretty old. I don't get it. I know all about tanks, but not the crew. Can you ram the ring now? I just did. Yeah, there you go. I rammed the ring. So I'm gonna head down into the rocks here. If you guys haven't seen the asteroids yet, they are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get down into these. And when 2.1 came out, they did a bunch of work to these rocks now and the shadows and everything on them. Like, they look so good now. And the rendering of them further off into the distance. Like, look at this. Look at how gorgeous this is. So beautiful. It's really misty in here too. Let's see if I... Like, whoa, look at that. Wow, huh? Look at the rocks. So cool. And I'm gonna try not to crash into anything. Whoa. Are you World War I old or just claiming that you're old? Nice. If I come up maybe just above the haze, we can get a slightly better looking view. Looks a bit like icy forest. Yeah, I know, huh? Super cool. So cool. And there's little bits of glitter up there. And then we'll come out of the fog here. Look at that, huh? Isn't that neat? That's cool. That's so cool. Beautiful. All right. Let's head on up. We're mass locked, so we haven't had to do this in a while. I don't think I've been mass locked in a while. World War I tanker. What tank did they drive? When you say tanker, do you mean fuel tanker or do you mean an actual tank? World War I was called the war before all you young whippersnappers. It was just called the Great War, right? The war to end all wars, and then World War II happened.
Four, three.
Went to try not to do it.
Two,
I missed that part.
1. Engage.
Just fly away from this a little bit, and then we'll head towards our next waypoint here. Rings are so cool. There we go. It was a few years ago, and I knew that what we call tanks are not the same as what they called them. But if
4, 3,
if it
2,
has a big
1.
gun
Engage.
that you can't hold, but it fires and kills people. That's a tank. A big gun that you can't hold on your own. You need a tracked vehicle to carry it, and it's a tank. And then it's artillery if it's pulled behind the vehicle, right? It has to be on the vehicle for it to be a tank. Big gun, not a MG as in machine gun. Yeah, like more like a cannon, right? Like basically it is a mobile artillery, right? Tanks were invented as mobile artillery in World War I. Way to get the guns around. Like give the gun its own track basically, and then they slowly evolved into what we now think of as tanks. Yeah, so they're basically
Fuel
giant
scooping.
cannons with tracks.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
The shrapnel from the shell killed people. Yeah, well, there's different types of shells, right? Like there were shells that did that on purpose. What were they called? Chain shot or something like that. Where the point of them, they were filled with little tiny balls of metal or whatever, and when they exploded, shrapnel would fly everywhere. And they were after infantry more than anything.
1. Engage.
The very first tank was just a modded horse buggy. That's awesome. Grape shot, I think maybe is what that's called. The shrapnel shots. Alright, let's click on this. Yep, that's water. This one. Nope. This one. That sounds like water to me as well. I hear trickling water in that one, and in this one. Yep, I hear trickling water in both of those. That one's really far away, though. This one's a lot closer. Let's start with that. And get some... Let's do some fuel scoopé! Sorry, Taka.
Fuel scooping complete.
And we'll head off towards this. The HE heat shotgun thing, AP. HE for heat shotgun, AP for armor piercing, I'm assuming. And it's kind of bad that it was still faster than the first tanks that we all know of today. Yeah. Well, I mean, the first World War II tanks, like the actual tracked vehicles, like they were like tanks, I think, were originally invented as a way to overcome the stalemate of trench warfare, right? Like they were tracked vehicles to carry infantry. There were more APCs than they were tanks, I think, originally, and then they mounted guns on them as well. I can't remember exactly if that's right, but I know that tanks, like armored tanks like that, were made to, you know, get through no man's land, take down the barbed wire and everything, and then bring the troops into the opposing trenches, right? It was partly invented as a way to overcome the stalemate of trench warfare in the Great War. And then why not put a big ass gun on it, right? With water-based life, look at this. We are good. Oh, we're gonna do a flyby on this one. Whee! There you go. Now, how far away is that other one now? 4,000 away, or is it still? Yeah, so it's quite a ways out there. But I just want to know if my hearing is right. So this one should also be water-based. It won't take that long to get out there, actually. Yep, the APC was actually the first tank-like tank, but with less firepower. Yeah, more machine gun mounted, probably, right? Maybe some mortars and things. Who knows? But yeah, I'm actually there's a YouTube channel that I watch that one of the Nidites, Dr. Honda, told me about, called The Great War, I think is the name of the channel. And if you guys like World War I and all that kind of stuff, you should totally go check it out. It's amazing. They're doing the history of World War I 1 week at a time. So every week they release a new episode of what happened in the war that week 100 years ago. And it started in 2014, in the week that the war started in 1914, right? And they're doing it every week. They're recounting exactly what happened in that week, summarizing, obviously. But it's so cool. It's if you like that kind of stuff, it's totally worth watching. It was basically a bus on tracks. Yeah, yeah, that's a good way of describing it. Yep, Blitz. That is a great reference. Yeah, horse buggy reference, I think, is the one you're mentioning. Sip of tea while we fly off. Yeah, we're almost there. See, I went flying out. I think when I was just flying out here on my own, I found what I thought looked like a water world, and it was like, what was it? It was like 20. No, it was 40. It was 40 light seconds from the star, and I flew all the way out there to find out that it was a rich metal world, a high metal content world. Water-based life. Look at me, I'm getting better at this.
The outer edge or border of a planet or other celestial body.
Thanks,
Again,
Astra.
limb.
Cool. You guys didn't know that, did you? So this one here we won't do such a fast flyby, but we have seen a couple of these already, so I won't spend too much time here. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty cool. Nice, huh? Very nice. Can you land on water planets? No. Right now, you can only land on rocky worlds. But
3, 2,
in
1.
season
Engage.
3, I believe we should be able to land on volcanic planets, I think is the next goal. Sip of tea? Water planets are not landable at the moment. Nope. But I'm pretty sure season 3 is supposed to be volcanic planets. Ultimately, atmospheric planets will be included as well, but that's probably out a little bit. Like, maybe not even, like maybe more like season 5 or season 6, because that is a serious endeavor. But it is their ultimate goal. I have no idea when they're planning on doing that. All I know is that they have said that is what they're going to do. I have no idea when it's coming. So everything I just said is completely speculation. It's based on my understanding of programming.
Fuel scooping
and not
complete.
anything to do with FDev's plans.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But I'm pretty sure I heard that volcanic planets might be landable in season 3. Could be wrong on that though. That's disappointing. I know. These things take time though. I'd rather be able to play this game right now in the state it's in instead of waiting for
4,
10
3,
years
2,
to get a game that I can
1.
play at all with
Engage.
everything. I'm not making a reference there at all. Rock planets beat paper planets. Yes! Or papper planets? What's a papper planet? Just enable landing on everything and let the idiots die for terrible landing on places. Yeah, no, it's less about landing on everything and more about they want to actually simulate like, so on these gassy planets, like these, when you fly into there's an atmosphere, and they need to simulate the atmosphere, and they need to simulate what it would be like to fly through that, right? That is a water world, or not a water world, but a water-based life. So is this one. This one is not. This one is not. Okay. And so same goes for like Earth-like worlds and everything, right? Like they want it to have full weather and everything. So when you fly down there, you know, you can be flying through the clouds and raining on you and all that kind of stuff. So I'm willing to wait for that. That's going to be cool. Because, I mean, if you landed on every planet, like an atmospheric planet, and it just looked like the current ones.
Fuel scooping.
That's not, you know, why? I don't like that. But, so I'm willing to wait. But that's my opinion, I guess.
Fuel scooping complete.
And then...
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, if that is the case, Splits, then we could get Anubis to land on a black hole. Yeah, there was a post on, was it Reddit? Today, I think, where somebody, for science, tried to get 0 light seconds beside, or like 0 kilometers, I think it was, beside the black hole. So they did. They got pictures. It's this really cool post of like, gas time.
Closing map.
Ah, no! Really cool pictures of how you getting closer and closer and closer, and when he got all the way right beside it, it was basically just a big dark void. Crazy, huh? And the only reason, like, I mean, eventually they're planning on introducing probably a lot more realistic ways for those types of elements in space to interact with you. Like in 2.2, they're going to be upgrading pulsars and white dwarfs to look much more accurate to how they actually are in space. Water-based life, look at that. I'm getting better at this. Yeah,
Closing map.
Oh my goodness, what am I saying? But yeah, that'll be cool. And some of the concept art on what they're planning to make it look like for 2.2 looks unbelievable. It's a cool looking planet. It's white sometimes and very thin, paper thin. That's a paper planet? Gotcha. Made by Japan. Astra's really at it today. Yep, she sure is. I think these are the only 2 places we wanted to check out. Oops, wrong one. These are the only 2, right? Yeah. So we'll move on to the next. Very cool. Yeah, the Jovians are so big, the mass of them are so big that you can actually start scanning them at about 1,000 light seconds out, generally speaking. Sip of tea. 11 jumps to the first waypoint.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, we need to be doing a waypoint an hour, so we're already behind. There's too many cool things to see. We'll see how far we get. I'm in no real rush. Like, I want to enjoy this. This isn't about just getting there. It is for me, and I know it's a cliche, but for me it really is about the journey. All right, so what do we got here? How far away is that? Pretty close. So this here I'm pretty sure will be a metallic, like metal-rich planet. It's also, no, it's too close to be terraformable, probably. Oh, did I just undo? No, okay, good. So let's head there first. And if you guys spot anything on that map that looks interesting and you want me to fly to it, just let me know. Or if you spot something on it that you think is worth scanning, then let me know.
Fuel scooping complete.
I just realized that I was 1 minute behind on the stream.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
It still said live. Weird. So like you'd pause it or something and you were a minute behind and it still said it was live? That's something that YouTube should hopefully fix. That seems wrong. It should tell you that you're behind, huh? This one's pretty close. I'm going for high metal content world, I think, is what this will be. A metallic world. And if they're terraformable, they're totally worth it, but oh, we're gonna overshoot this, so let's just kind of bleed off some speed and come back up. There we go. That's what happens when I'm looking at the chat. Oh, that thumbnail though? What thumbnail? The one that I have up there for this stream? Jim Hahn, welcome to the stream. High metal content world. Yeah, I'm getting better at this. These ones actually look like surprisingly good too. I didn't think that, you know, just a little high metal content world would look that cool, but they look pretty cool. And I think this one here has like, it looks like it has a bit of an atmosphere going on it too, right? You can see the clouds the storms and everything, kind of booging around. Oh, this one's pretty plain. There are some high middle content worlds that look really cool, actually. This one wouldn't really be part of that mix, but it still looks cool with all of the cloud covers and stuff. And you can see the craters. Like, look at all those like crater marks and stuff. Super cool. Still No Man's Sky. What? No, I changed it. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. How far away is this one? This one might be high metal content as well. I changed the thumbnail to an elite thumbnail. And I took the No Man's Sky thumbnail off after the No Man's Skies. Like, I always put that intermediary thumbnail on there for when the stream times are. So if you're seeing that maybe that's caching or something. Did you watch last week's stream? Maybe it cached it from then. I hope it is changing, because there have been bugs on YouTube with updating thumbnails, which are really annoying. Go to the small green planet. It could be made of broccoli. That's pretty funny, yeah, Taka. Or acidic seas. Small metal planet. Okay, I'll take a look on the map once we go check this one out. That still is No Man's Sky. What? It's a giant head of lettuce. Or cabbage, take your pick. Well, now that we're live, I don't think I can't even see. Can't even see the thumbnail. I'd have to go to a different page and check that out. I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. Yep, high metal content world. So this is definitely another high metal content. See if this one looks any. This one actually won't look as cool, because this one doesn't look like it's got any kind of atmosphere on it. But it does have bigger craters and a more distinct looking surface, different colors. So it's more varied. It looks cooler. Oh, there's a bit of an atmosphere on that. You can see like swirly clouds. And on a ice cap. Very cool. Oh, do we want to go to the broccoli planet? Where's the broccoli planet? This one here? Whoops. Let me know. Is that where? Do you want me to go there? I'll start flying there until this chat catches up. We can actually land on this one. So this one's just going to be a rocky world. It's the space lettuce of doom. Extremely slow doom. It's a planet Hulk. Nice. I'm just taking a quick peek at my channel now. You guys have me all worried that it's... Oh, well, when I go there, it's right. And I'm looking at it as not me too, so... It says halfway to Jaques. It's a halfway to Jaques thumbnail with a ringed Jovian. Or ringed water world in the thumbnail. If you do like if you're on Windows, I think it's what, Control F5 that that does a forced refresh. Maybe it's just cached. I don't know. Strange. Yes, the green planet. You might find a whole planet full of ogres. Bunch of Shreks. Ogres, however that's spelled. Yeah, ogres. I think that's right. Dude! Welcome back to the stream! Such wow, that's right. Alright, Okay, so we're gonna head closer to this. This doesn't look green to me now. Well, as we get closer to it, it looks much redder. Oh wait, no, it's coming in a little closer. Maybe that was the light on the sun. Now it's starting to look a bit more greeny tingy. So if I slow down just so that I can, let's click on this guy. Well, it's got some interesting materials on it. Do you guys want me to land? Go do a bit of rovering, or do you want me to move on? I'm cool with either. What do you want to do? Land on the ogre planet, or move on? We'll take this slow. Land! Alright. Ogre planet, here we come. I'll try and go on a lighter side so that it's easier for you guys to see, but maybe find a greeny spot, like right maybe in this little green tingy area here. Much land. Such wow, much land. Land ho! This isn't helping our travel time, but that's cool. I don't mind at all, actually. I'm always looking for an excuse to just explore for the fun of it.
Orbital flight engaged.
Alright, we're going to head for this little area right here between all of these little craters. Because it's kind of a greeny spot. Hopefully it won't be too mountainous and all that jazz. Because I know that that can get a little hard to watch when the rover's bouncing too much. And it is a 0.45 gravity planet, so it is low gravity. It's less than normal Earth gravity by a bit more than half. So that's good. Otherwise, I might come in way too hot and kill myself, which would be bad. Too bad no scuba diving in here. Like on this planet. Yeah, no water on this one. And unlike No Man's Sky, in Elite Dangerous, we can crash into the planet. So I have to not do that. So let's kind of make our way down to the surface. It's kind of greeny brown look tinged to it, huh? I do not want to crash. I really don't. Let's see here. Coming in hot. Then in the middle into the side of the slams. What? Then a middle slams into the side of the ship. Missile. Then a missile slams into the side of the ship. Yeah. It would be real luck to find somebody out here. Let's go this way. Alright. Let's even it out. We're getting really close to the ground now. Slow it down. And then slowly pull down to the planet. $20 meters. There we go. Deploy the SRV. Mud ball. Yep, we're on a mud ball. Oh, brothers! 8692, welcome to the stream. Yes, Elite Dangerous it is. What a surprise. Low gravity. Floaty mud ball. Yes, they're all floaty mud balls. All right, so let's take a look around. Dismiss the ship.
Ship dismissed. As you wish.
Ah, go away. Go away. Alright, now we look for some cool sights.
Orbital navigation guidance system online.
So it's not. There we go. Well, let's drive towards the galactic core. That's a much nicer view, and we'll see if we find anything good on the radar.
Standing by.
But he has a soft crash landing because the planet is made of digested Taco Bell. That's gross. That's so gross. That was awesome, but gross. Alright, so what do we got around here? So far we haven't found anything on this planet. Joe Albert, welcome to the stream. Looking for cracked industrial firmware. Oh, that's awesome. You remember my plight with the cracked industrial firmware, huh? The poo stayed in the sky. Jeez, guys. Oh, there's a crater. We found a crater. Okay, this signal source is not in the crater, though, so we're going to go this way. Gotta get that cracked. That's right. One of these days I will find some cracked industrial firmware. Oh. That's okay. So it's not too bad. This planet, like, it rolls a bit. It's more rolling hills than it's mountainous and bumpy, which is fine. That's pretty smooth driving. I'm happy with this. Actually, you know what? After all of that, you know how much time did we spend looking for cracked industrial firmware? And then when they did the update to all of the what you require for engineer upgrades, I believe that the cracked industrial firmware was removed from that recipe. So you don't even need it anymore for that particular one. I think you still need it for other stuff. But the one that we were actually looking for it for, I can't remember anymore, but I think it might have been removed from that recipe, which I thought was hilarious. Or blueprints, sorry. Not recipes. Alright, so we got 3 of them right around here. Is that one? Yeah, there we go. What do we find? Sulfur, iron, and nickel. Now, actually, believe it or not, guys and gals,
Closing map.
oh, my Astra! If I go to materials, look, capacity 100 out of 100. I am full. Look at that. I did not think that was going to happen as fast as it did. So we're not going to be picking up the really common stuff anymore, like sulfur, iron, and nickel. I think I have tons of that. So nickel, I've got 50 of them. Sulfur, 106. I'm going to have to drop some of that. And was it nickel? 50, yeah. So like I don't need that. But we're looking for more of the rare stuff, right? So if I turn this around and go look at what we have over here. There it is. Sulfur and sulfur, so we don't need that. And then there's another one just over here, I think. There should have been a third one, I think. They normally come in clumps of 3. Where is it? For these bronzite ones, anyway. Maybe not? Nope. Okay. But we'll go to that single line then. That was where I was finding some pretty rare stuff earlier. I can't remember what those ones are called. Mesosiderite? Something like that. I looked for arsenic, then didn't need it. Nice, Joe. Oh, Didi! Welcome back to the stream. Call a space mechanic. Dung beetle, anyone? Greenish brown planet with a scarab SRV rolling around on it. Yeah, let's take a look, huh? There we go. I'm a dung beetle. leaving behind a streak behind me on a dirty green brown planet. That's a pretty cool view though, huh? And if we go look at the galactic core, gosh, that's just still so gorgeous. It'd be so cool if our view of the galactic core was like that. Ah, I can't wait to see what it looks like out at Jaques. Whoops, I'm going through the planet. It's pretty cool looking. Alright, how are we getting... Here we go. We're right here. Look at that timing, huh? Hey, kill the alien. No, it's a dung beetle. I'm no alien. I'm a dung beetle. Mesoscytorite. I was correct. Correctamungo. Okay. Vandium. I believe I should pick that one up. Materials. I've only got 3 of those. Yeah. So I'm going to discard, I don't know, like 20 of these. And then I want to pick up the vandium. Open the scoop bay.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Now the carbon I also believe is pretty normal. Let's see how much of that carbon do we have. Carbon. 73. Yeah, we don't need that either. So let's go. Now we are.
Scoop retracted.
Let's see if this one came in 3s or just 1. No. Okay, so this one just came in 1. So we're gonna. This is the way we came. Let's just keep heading towards the galactic core and see if we can find. Oh, there we go. There's another 1er. Let's go that way. Wait, I see something. It's a rock. And a bag of Taco Bell. That's right. Did I hear they're making paint skins for the SRVs? Yes, you heard correctly, Joe. They are making paint skins for the SRVs. I'm looking forward to that. You can match, or you can mix and match, right? Like you can actually get paint jobs that match your ship, or you can get paint jobs that complement it, or accent it, or totally go anti-color scheme with it. But yeah, that's super cool. And they're coming up with more ship kits too for some of the other ships. I think the what was it, there's 2 more ships getting ship kits. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head right now though. If you guys remember, feel free to throw that in the chat. It's so pretty. Yeah, I know brothers, it is super pretty. I love it out here. I heard the same thing, Joe. Wonder if they're going to be a thing or not. They are totally, yep, they were announced. Probably will be a thing. Yeah, they were announced at Gamescom. The new ship kits, 2 new ship kits, and paint jobs for the SRV. I believe they're only coming in like the single color packs right now, or like not single color, I guess, but like mostly single color with like an accent color. So kind of like the current vibrant packs and stuff that you get for ships. Where is this thing? It's got to be really close. Is it down this crater? Nope, it's a little bit past that. There we go. Cadmium. Do I need that? Yes, I do. Let's pick up the cadmium. Oops, wrong one.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Okay. And the other things are carbon nickel, which we don't need. So let's turn around again. You guys want me to keep driving around, or are you ready to go? It's probably going to be exactly the same look as this whole entire planet. But it is a pretty cool looking planet. I will agree with you on that. I'm glad we came down here. This is pretty cool. Yes, on mobile. Cool. You guys have staying power that I don't on mobile. Very cool, though. Thank you for watching on your mobile device. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little scarab beetles running around in the poo. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little scarab beetles. There, running around in the poo. Okay. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little scarab beetles running around in the poo, 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 running around in the poo. The poo, that's gross. Whoa, okay, we gotta. No, it's not that big, but it is a bit of a cratery, trenchy thing going on here. Great, I got Anubis stuck on my comment. Make it a song, guys. Let's do it. Go. Okay, I think it's time to get off the planet. Let me recall this ship. Where are you gonna come from?
Affirmative. Stand by.
Wow. Oh, we should have looked up before. Look at that.
Maneuvering.
Anubis, what have I told you about singing?
Initiating landing protocol.
You told me it was good.
Reducing
That I should do more of it.
velocity and deploying docking modules.
Where are you?
I'm here.
No, you're not. Or are you? Did I miss you? Did I miss you coming in? Where are you? I didn't hear the sound of the Super Cruise.
Engaging Super Cruise.
Hello? Oh, did it got cancelled, that's why. Because Astra double tapped it. I want to catch this coming in. It looks so cool when they come in. If we can catch the angle. This reminds me of a DayZ video I watched when they drove through a ditch. The Jeep goes 10 feet in the air, falls, lands on its back. Nice. Yep, let's say bye-bye to the pool world. Oh, look at that. Here it is. Watch this. It's so cool when they come in. I love watching these guys fly in. Super cool. Oh, looking for a landing spot. Alright, AI, do not damage my beautiful, gorgeous little ship. No, it's too slow. Let's go. Quicker than that. Of course, it came down behind the rocks, so you couldn't see the beautiful landing that it did. And of course, it takes me across the rockiest part of the whole planet that we've even seen so far. This is nuts. We haven't seen anything like this yet. I think Astra is playing with me here. Whoa. Rogue AI, she turned on you. Yeah, she totally did, huh? That was when it she didn't want to come down. She's like, that, I don't want to put my beautiful landing gear in that poo world. Alright, we gotta go around to the back. Line this baby up. Board the ship. The first has to be to go into Super Cruise. Yeah, that's right. Super Cruise right into the planet. Yeah, exactly. Boom. Gotta love my rogue AI. Stop singing, just stop singing. I can't. If people put the singy things around their words, I have to do it. That's the rule. Houston, we have a touchdown. These planets are so barren. Yeah, some of them are pretty barren, aren't they? Oh, where did the Anubis Ra go? Oh, where did he go? To the Poo World, of course. Where else would you go? You'd go to Poo Worlds. All right. Let's do this thing. Oops, wrong
Cargo scoop
buttons.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Let's get out of mass lock so that we can make this happen.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I kind of like this view too. I love when you like leave a planet and you get to see it kind of fly away, or you fly away from it, I guess, not the other way around. It gets smaller and smaller in the distance. Elite wants you to sing him a lullaby so he can sleep soundly. That's funny, Bulls. Well, Astra is a gal most of the time. Yep, she's a pretty awesome gal, I gotta say. She keeps me alive. She plays with me every once in a while. But all in all, she's pretty cool. She's gotta have her fun too, right? And we're off! Off to the races. Is your ship called the cherry boom bomb? Wow, that was hard for some reason. The cherry bomb. Actually, I named my ship.
2, 1. Engage.
Oh, Redshift. I named it Redshift. Well, when you fall into a pile of poo, it just sticks to everything. Yes. How do you know? How do I know what? Oh. Okay, listening. Not a watery one. That one is a watery one. And it's not that far out. It's only 1,000. That's a star. Haha, I now know that's a star. A ugly brown star. Yeah, so this one's worth going to. And it might look really cool. So this guy is orbiting. Oh, and is that a water world? I think that might be a water. Oh, this is kind of a cool little group here. So these guys are orbiting each other. This guy's got a water world moon. So we'll start with this one. This could look really cool, actually. They're all pretty close proximity to each other.
Fuel scooping.
I think I didn't actually look at their proximity to each other. Astra.
Complete.
Astra wanted to take some of that world with you. Nice. Oh, really? Astra plays with you. Thought it was a family channel. You're the one who turned that one. I did not have that in mind at all when you. Oh, elite damage. Cha cha cha. Cherry bomb. We're up to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I changed tunes there halfway through. Hi, diddly doo, the life is but for me. This life is but for me. Boom, 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 boom. I've seen a bunch of my buddies have a bad encounter with some Blitz. A bad encounter with... What was Blitz saying? Oh. I was wondering when somebody would make that comment to lead to DD. Nice. Well, of course it was a lead, right? Alright, scanning this one. Now this guy is not that big. Yeah, it didn't look that big on the map, huh? Took us quite close to get that one scanning. My best attempt at a musical symbol. Oh, you're trying to figure out how to do those? Yeah, I don't know how they do that either. They're talented. Alright, so these are actually pretty far from each other, but that there, I believe, is that the one with the water world? Let's just stop really quick. Yeah, that is the one with the water world. So I was correct. Yes, water-based life. But I want to see, is this a little water world right here? So just orbiting this giant? Because that's probably just a normal old gas giant. I'm here, so I might as well scan it, but... a water world moon. I know, huh? Water world, it is! It's a water world moon. There's a joke in there, but I'll leave it alone. Nice. Sadly, early work tomorrow means that I have to see you all on Monday. Bye for now. Oh, see you later, Jim. Thank you so much for joining us. Always love having you here. Let's take a close peek at this. This is going to be an interesting... Actually, let's go like kind of below it and come at underneath maybe. Have a great one, Jim. Thank you so much for joining. Actually, it might be cooler if we come at it from the top. Is anyone video timing, or is it my charter internet? Oh, is it timing out? I don't know. Is anybody having problems with that? This is not gonna... Okay, we're gonna come in at it from this way, I guess. Let's take a close look at the water world, and then we'll see if we can get a cool view of the... It's a little tiny water world, huh? Smiley face, where you type in... Click. Oh, you're telling them how to do the faces. Cool. Smiley faces. Found it. Cool. Oh, found it. Look at that, huh? Very cool. Okay, now I want to try and get this and that in the same shot from... So we're in between the two now. So if I line myself up with that and then kind of go straight up for a little bit, and then we'll turn around. Video is about right for me, dude. Okay, well I'm glad it's working for some people. It always bothers me when the stream. According to YouTube, I've got full green bars here. Oh. Okay, I was too close to it still. We're mass locked, or not mass locked, but mass slowed. So let's fly away a bit, and then we'll turn back around. We'll watch. Where's my light seconds? Yeah, we're still really close. We're less than a light second away. We'll get about maybe 20 light seconds, and then I'll turn around. Well, I'm thinking about getting a new internet provider. Yeah, if it's causing you that much trouble all the time, then you totally should. Maybe I'll just wait. Here, I'm going to turn around now at about 7-ish. See if that's far enough away. Alright. So now... It's so small, I don't know if we're going to get a good shot at this. Maybe we got to come at it from, like... I was hoping to get, like, the rings and everything. But, I think we're only going to be able to get it, like, straight side on. So let's kind of go down... How about like... You can't even tell it's a water world here. But that, it's kind of a cool shot. Very cool. I don't think there's anything else here, right, that we wanted to see? Yeah, because that's just a rocky world. These ones aren't water. Or was this one water? I don't think so, no. So let's moving on out, moving on out. Heading on off to the next star system. That water world looks like a big blueberry. Kind of cool, huh? Okay, well, I'm thinking about getting, family vacation.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, but
1.
before you do,
Engage.
dude, make sure you do a lot of research on the company, yeah. Make sure you're not leaving one for another one that's just as bad or worse, right? Oh, Dizzy, hey, welcome to the stream and to the chat. We're having a good old time here, exploring the galaxy. On our way to Jaques Station. 34 objects discovered. Another ringed brown dwarf star. Yeah, I know, I saw that earlier, huh? Water world! Is that a water world? Let me listen. Yes! That's a water world! Those are all just rocky worlds. What are you? Okay, you're just a gas giant. You're a gas giant. You're a gas giant. None of those ones have water-based life. So we are going to the water world here. After we scoop
Fuel
it.
scooping.
Let's get some more fuel.
Fuel scooping
And
complete.
then we'll head on over to the unexplored water world that's
Fuel
already
scoop
scanning. It's really
disengaged.
close. Yeah, I'm watching streams of this game while waiting for the PS4 release. Whenever that'll be. Yeah, it's out on the Xbox right now, right? The Xbox One, but so it's planning on coming to the PS4 as well. That's cool. More people in the Elite Dangerous world. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm playing the PC version. I'm at my command console with my HOTAS and the whole 9 yards. I love playing this game. It's so much fun. More fuel makes Taka mad. Yeah. Oh, darn it. Reading the chat. Overflying. Overshooting. Let's bleed off some speed. And let's get in close on this water world. Like about there. Take a nice gander at that. Got its poles on the top there. Or poles, I mean ice caps. That beautiful backdrop of stars. Love it. The water worlds are so, like, just majestic in a way. Really cool looking. Can't wait to be able to land on those. Maybe not necessarily land, but like actually go down into the atmosphere and everything and check them out. Very cool. The galactic plane in the background. Beautiful. So, next point. Oh, look at that. Look at that view. Wow, huh? Look at that. The star in the distance. Whoa. It's a beautiful backdrop, if you ask me. Much PC. I have a guy. I'd have to buy a gaming rig for this game. Just waiting for the PS4 version to come out. Yeah, cool. Let's scan this baby.
Confirmed.
I speak to the planets, but they don't speak to me. There we go. Anymore. You guys asked for that. All right. Remember, you guys asked for that. All right. Nothing interesting. Nothing. What's that? Not a water world. What about you? That one is. I don't think that one is. Or maybe not. It's more clanky. Nope. Nope, that one isn't a water world. Okay, so we don't have to travel 80,000 light seconds to go check, which is good. That would have been a long trip to find out it wasn't a water world. This is why it's good to know how to do these things a little bit more efficiently. Right.
Fuel scooping complete.
And away we go.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh, Brothers is back. Welcome back. And he has to go. Oh, goodbye. Glad to have you. New world made by Anubis. Overflying. New word. Yeah, overflying.
4, 3,
I
2,
overflied that
1.
planet.
Engage.
I said it with certitude. I played the original on the Commodore 64 and remember how advanced it seemed at the time. Yeah, I never played any of the original Elite games, and I feel like I missed out now playing this one because everybody talks about them with such love. With such love. Ooh, what are you? You're really close. Sounds gurgly. It sounds gurgly, but it doesn't sound quite like a water one. This one. Another star. What about this one? Okay, well, this one is really close, and it sounds slightly different. So I want to go check out what that is. So it's kind of line. It's on the other side of. Oh no, it's not. It's over there. Okay.
Fuel scooping.
Doop doop doo. All right. Let's
Fuel scooping
head
complete.
towards this. Oh, we're already scanning it, so it's pretty big.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Honestly, you have a good idea. Xbox One isn't that great. Agreed, Dizzy. The Elite game back then was way before its time. Super cool. No offense, but No Man's Sky, from the streams that I've watched, looks a bit more like a kid's game. Yeah, it's definitely got the kids' gloves on. I would agree with that. Like, you can't crash into planets. The flight model is a bit simplistic, I guess. But from what I understand, the game really isn't supposed to be a flight sim, right? It is more Arcadian style by design, and it was more about just going from world to world and checking out and exploring the stuff that's there. But yeah, I would totally agree that it's definitely got the kids' gloves on when it comes to. It's not by any means or any stretch of the imagination. It is not a space sim, right? It's yeah, it's a different breed. What is this one? Gas giant. Okay, so yeah, so it definitely, because it didn't sound like it was bubbling and gurgling, so it's just a class 4 gas giant. It was a bit clunky, like. Yeah, it's got an interesting sound to it. What's this one? Again? Because we're right close to this one. We might as well scan it. There it is. That one's definitely not a water-based life one as well. Why ask for it when we get it anyway? Yeah, class 3 gas giant. Okay, so they got slightly different sounds to them when they're gas giants. You gotta really listen for that. The sound of trickling water. Guess this movie reference. Is your name Girl Magnet 7547? Oh, I don't know that.
4, 3, 2.
Hey Anubis, have you
1.
watched the movie
Engage.
Interstellar? Yes! I loved it. Oh my goodness, I thought that movie was awesome, beyond awesome. I loved it so much. Well, Dizzy, if you remember, No Man's Sky is all made completely up. And ED is our galaxy, set in the future, of course. Yeah, that is true. If you couldn't guess it, it was Sam Witwicky's eBay account from Transformers. Oh, really? Girl Meg. Oh, I remember that now. That's right. I totally forgot about that. That's right. Oh, good memory there. Awesome. That's a nice piece of trivia, huh?
Fuel scooping.
That's scoopy. Fuel scoopy.
Fuel scooping complete.
And then away we go. The red planet.
4, 3.
We are whalers on the
2,
moon. We carry
1.
a harpoon.
Engage.
But there aren't no whales, so we tell the tales and sing our whaling tune. I did that totally off the cuff. I might have said some words wrong in there, but I didn't know what was coming next and I was trying to sing it. A ringed blue planet. Again, there's a joke in there, but I won't go there. Nice. Funny. If you want a good laugh, watch the Worth a Buy review of No Man's Sky. Really? Okay, cool. Yeah, like I purposely, because I've played it, I own the game, and I've done 2 streams on it now. Most of you, I believe, were there for
Fuel
those.
scooping.
I enjoyed it. I actually found it quite fun, but again, it's not Elite, right? It's not Star Citizen. It's not a space sim.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's a different game, and I enjoyed it for what it was. And I don't think it
Fuel
probably
scoop disengaged.
has a lot of staying power now that I've played it a little bit, right? Like I think that after a while it might start to get a bit repetitive, and things of that nature. I think that the little questies in the game kind of give you something to do. But if you are a true explorer, like if all you want to do is just like fly from planet to planet, discover all the life forms, and see all the different types of plant life and all that kind of stuff, you could probably spend forever in that game. And I could see myself actually playing quite a bit of it before I thought, hey, I'm ready to move on or whatever. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. But yeah, maybe it's worth going to check that out now, because I was avoiding any kind of reviews and any kind of... I didn't want to know too much about the game before I played it for the first time, and I did that on purpose. Okay, so that's a metal-rich world. These are actually pretty close to the star. This one, obviously, we're going to go check out. That one is also a metal-rich world. It's a bit far away, though, I think, to go all that way for it. But we'll start with this one for sure. And it's like literally on our doorstep. Oh wow, look how close that is.
Fuel scooping. Fuel
Clunky?
scooping complete.
Alright, let's get closer to this.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm definitely gonna butcher your name, and I apologize. Xiphos? I don't know. Sorry. Have No Man's Sky, and I agree with you on the kitty part. Yeah, it's fun though, but simplistic. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just a different type of game. And if you like it, great. If you don't, I hope you didn't spend $60 on it. If you ever played Moonbase Alpha, people spam that song into the text voice chat. Nice. Oh yeah, so this one is, it's less volcanic than I thought it would be, being so close to the sun. But, of course, that actually has nothing to do with it. It would be cool if you could transform your ship into an Optimus Prime or Bumblebee. That's right. That would be useless. They have no thrusters. Anubis bots, roll out. Yes, I do. Oh, wow, look at this. Look how close this is to the sun. To its sun. That is pretty cool. I wonder if we can, let's just like kind of fly this way a bit. And then if I look back in time, look at that, look at that, look at how cool that looks. Alright, so we were gonna go check this one out as well, because it's only 104 away. So I'm assuming this one is probably a metal-rich metallic world. I wouldn't go that far. Anubis bots, roll out. Oh, I like that. That's pretty funny. Zephos. Zephos or Zedphos? I'm assuming it's probably Zephos. Yeah. So you spelled it out to me phonetically that way. Yeah, Zephos. Nice. The planet looks creepy. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like them so much. I don't know why. I just think I like the lava worlds. They're very cool looking. That planet must be used in Texas. Oh. Can't even remember the word I made up anymore. We're gonna do a flyby. No, that wasn't it. That's actually an accurate word. Hot enough to be. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so this should just be a metal-rich world. High metal content world. Ta-dam! We'll take a quick peek at it, but I'm also probably gonna... This one here is also one. Let's go over there. And it's literally right beside it. Look at that. So we'll do a wraparound. Let's see if I can actually do this. If I go, we can see both of these worlds. Look at that. Very cool. Oh, that's his moon. That's not where we're going. That's just his moon. Whatever. I guess I'm looking at it. Let's just let's scan that. Yeah, that's just its moon. We want to go over here. Did I finish scanning this yet? Unexplored. Come on. Update. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go over here. Just head on this way. Hey, D-Lock, welcome to the stream. Hi, are you still in the company? Yep, I'm a CIA agent, obviously. I spend my time playing Elite Dangerous. I'm the Elite Dangerous CIA agent. Your word was overflying. That's right, overflying. Thank you, DD. Anyone here play Horus Hearsay? Never even heard of it. Oh my god. It's taken us 2 hours to do what I was hoping to do in 1 hour. Ah. This is why I'm behind, guys. This is why I've fallen behind. Because every time I play this game, this is what I do. I'm out here, and I just have to look at all these things. Alright. This one should also be a high metal content world. Oh, and we're going to overfly this one as well. Alright, let's see. Getting better at this, I think. High metal content world. And that's your little moon, right? Might as well scan it since we're here. It's a Warhammer 40k game. Oh, okay, cool. On the App Store. 8 out of 10 quality. Nice. And we'll see other players tonight. I don't know if we'll see other players tonight. This is the high metal content world, yeah. We're out here in the black. I'm way behind in the convoy, so we're not gonna, unless somebody runs into us out here, we're not gonna see anyone. It's a cool looking little world, huh? Let's just do a quick little flyby. Yeah, it's got some, looks like it's got some serious craters on it, and
Confirmed.
oh, stop it. Some weather systems going on there. Very cool looking.
Afterburners. Maxing engines.
No, you're not. Maybe you did. If you are the first to explore an area, do you get anything for that? Yes, you do actually. You get a lot more money for the place if you're the first one to explore it. But you also, and I don't think I've gotten any of this yet, I'll show you when we get to the next system. You also get your commander name labeled on the planet as the person who discovered it first. If you do play it, join the traders. Okay. If I do play it, join the traders. Gotcha. So yeah, so if you look in here, when I click on this place, so right now it's not showing anything, but let's wait and see what pops up. Like over here, unexplored, unexplored, unexplored. Oh, do these all have... Wait a minute. Are these unexplored? Really? I'm gonna get my name on these. It doesn't say discovered by on here anywhere. It doesn't. Normally it says it like on here, discovered by, and none of these look like they're discovered by anyone. That's just a gas giant. Well, that's so. I wonder if it's worth like actually going and checking these out, huh? What happens if you run out of fuel besides the obvious lack of movement? Yeah, yeah, you sit there, and eventually you'll run out of power and you'll die. But whoops. But then you call the fuel rats, and the fuel rats come out and they give you fuel and they save you, because the fuel rats are awesome. You go bank after your life support runs out. Yeah, you go boom, basically. Or bang, yeah. That's cool, except by the time the PS version releases, everything might already be discovered. No. The galaxy is massive. Explore it then. Yeah, exactly. What am I doing just sitting here? None of these look like they're explored, huh? So I might as well do this.
Fuel scooping.
Didn't even notice that. Of course, the further out from the bubble we get, the more chances we're gonna come across stuff like this, right?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, there are 2 fuel bars. Yeah, that's a good summary there. Yeah, 2 fuel bars. One of them is for jumping. One of them is for flying around. If you run out of jump fuel, you can't jump, but you still have system fuel. If you run out of system fuel, then you're out of power and you're stuck, and then you die. Yes, check them all out. You discovered it. You might as well check it out. You already behind schedule? Yes, I am way behind schedule. So if you have no fuel, do you stop moving or continue moving in the same direction with no stop? That depends if you have your... So when you ran out of fuel, if you have your flight assist on or off. If you had it off when you ran out of fuel, you would keep going in that direction. But if you had it on, it would probably have stopped you before you ran out of fuel anyway. So you probably would just sit there. That's my guess. We need to come up with a cool name for something. Because Newton's laws do not let the first situation occur. Yeah. Yeah, I believe if you had your flight assist off when you ran out of fuel, you would just keep going. That's kind of a cool looking system, huh? Or planet. It's like a melon. Like a... What's that thing? Honeydew. It's a honeydew planet. Honeydew melon planet. Because can you buy more fuel at a station or on a planet? Yes, you can buy more fuel at any and all stations. Well, actually, some of them don't have refueling services, but most of them do. Actually, this might not be the closest one, huh? But let's go to the next closest. So we're here. The next closest one would be... Oh, no, the next closest one would be that one. Okay, let's go there. In that case, speed up, arrive before the convoy, and discover all the planets in the new bubble. Well, I imagine that the stuff right around Jaques Station is all been discovered by now. There's been a lot of people out there, but this stuff kind of in between is more up for grabs, right? Because every ship has a different jump range, so no ship would probably be taking the same route as me, even though we're on the same basic line. We have the same basic waypoints and stuff, but the stars and the systems that I pop through along this route might be very different than anybody else that's made this trip, just because our jump ranges are so much different. And if you go off course and all that kind of stuff. Lucas, welcome to the stream. Hey, just joined. How much longer will you be streaming? Also, will you make it to Jaques this episode? I will be streaming for 1 more hour. And no, there is no way I'm going to make it to Jaques in this stream. I'm hoping to make it to Jaques next week. We'll see. I am... So Convoy 2 isn't scheduled to arrive at Jaques Station until this coming Monday, right? That's when it's scheduled to arrive. I will probably be later than that, because Convoy 2 was supposed to be at Base Camp 2 on last Monday. We were supposed to be at Base Camp 2, and I'm not at Base Camp 2 yet. Oh, this is a red little planet. Look at this thing. Oh, I'm gonna do too fast. Whoa. So, next one would be you. Lucas, about an hour for the stream. Yep, that's right. If you're interested in playing Horus Heresy, join the Anubis Rock clan. I'll have to look it up. I've never done any Warhammer 40k stuff. DD, hey Anubis, I GTG see ya. I get to see ya? I don't know that abbreviation. GTG. Sorry. Slay the false emperor. Call it Cantaloupe. Oh. Oh, 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 yeah. Bleed off, bleed off, bleed off, bleed off. Got to go. Oh, got to go. Thank you, Bulls. Have a great one then. You're probably already gone. Sorry, but I didn't know that acronym for whatever reason. But have a great one, DD. Thank you so much for joining the stream. And let's scan this guy too. We always have some fun comments. Yes, Dizzy, you can refuel at stations and have fuel depots. That have fuel depots. Not all stations have fuel depots. Yes, or have fuel depots. Yep, and there's planetary stations and stuff too that have refueling services. There's cool little red planets here. Oh, it's not so red once I get out of the light. It is still kind of red though, huh? Whoops, wrong way. It's a little bit of a red tinge to it. It's kind of neat looking. And away we go. All right, off we go. Bum, 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 bum. When that happens, take over the station and steal all the incoming fuel ships. That'd be funny gameplay, huh? If we have anything to do with it, he won't make it. You can refuel it.
Initiating.
Oh, what?
Making checks.
What am I doing?
Pre-launch diagnostic
What do you think
checks.
that I'm doing?
Preparing now.
Stop! Astra! Oh, and Anubis. I go by a different name in HH. It's Bulkhead65. It's a cool name, actually. Bulkhead. Not leaving Element. I was explaining what GTG meant. Yes, you were. Thank you very much, Bulls. Oh, oops, thought it was, yeah. Oh, I thought you were leaving, yeah. So soon, yeah.
Onboard scanning initiated.
Oh, God. What are you doing? Astra! Astra?
Greetings.
Did you think you'd ever go back to the main... Do you think you'll ever go back to the main bubble, or are you just going to explore the galaxy? I am going to definitely be doing more planetary exploration, obviously. I need to get to Jaques. Then once I'm at Jaques, I plan to go to Sagittarius A and see the supermassive black hole that is the center of the galaxy. But right now my plan is to like when I get to Jaques, I'm going to stay there for a little bit, probably do some stuff there, as well as try and help build a new bubble around Jaques Station, right? The player groups are really trying to build a new bubble around Jaques, and I want to help with that. Then I'll head off to Sagittarius A to check that out, and then I'm going to come back to Jaques. And right now my plan is to stay in the new bubble, to stay in Jaques Station. But I will probably end up back in the bubble at some point, because that's kind of a cool looking planet. Because that's where the engineers are. There's lots of stuff back there. There's actually a project going on right now by a group of people that are out at Jaques, and everybody that's in Convoy 2, including myself, has been asked that if you come across any pulsars or white dwarfs, to let them know, so that they can map out every single pulsar and white dwarf that there is between the bubble and Jaques, because when 2.2 comes out, there's introducing a new gameplay element, because they're upgrading white dwarfs and pulsars to look way cooler and have much more of a realistic look to the way that they actually are out in space. So they'll have like bigger arcs of solar arcs and stuff, as well as like on the pulsars they'll have those cones of the spitting out the cones of material or whatever out of the sides of the pulsar. But they're introducing a new game mechanic that allows you to actually fly closer through those arcs on those types of stars and supercharge your jump drive. And supposedly you're supposed to be able to make a jump that is way further than you can do with any kind of synthesis or anything like that now. It's supposed to be like a longer jump than that. We don't know how far, but what they're trying to do is map all of the pulsars and white dwarfs between the bubble and Jaques, so that we can set up a hyperdrive highway. Like, so you could basically hopefully go from white dwarf to white dwarf, or maybe you can speed up your trip considerably by following this route that they lay out, and make these massive jumps, and then make the little jumps you need to get to the next one, and then make another massive jump, because that would be really cool for speeding up travel between the two bubbles. So that's a cool project. So I am looking out for those. I haven't come across any yet, but I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, oh, we're still going too fast. Too fast. We're gonna fly by this one. Let's see if we can kind of come in close to it and bleed off speed. Well, not that much. Loop of shame. And now, so I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna take a look at this one. I'll just stop for a minute here and catch up with the comments. He is planning to getting back when he wants help out with setting up the new bubble. Yep, that's right. Do you run into pirates this far from civilization? No, but there are pirates staking out Jaques Station and in and around Jaques Station. Nasty buggers. Because a few people have gone out there to just prey on us explorers trying to set up a new bubble. We're coming around the mountain when we come. And Astra is trying to calculate how to eject the Anubis. We're coming around. Oh wait, you said we're coming around the mountain here. Here we come. Ah, sorry, I missed that. I just went into normal mode there. Oh, and what is this bubble you keep mentioning? Oh, so the bubble is what they call the bubble of human inhabited space, right? So if I bring up, we got a bit of a ways. If I bring up the galaxy and I zoom out over here, this is the human inhabited bubble of space over here. It's a bunch of systems around Sol, right? And that's where everything, all of the player
map.
That's where all of the inhabited systems, right? All of the star bases and all that kind of stuff are all there. They're all in there. And now it's a pretty massive area of space. Like it's hundreds of light years along. Oh, did I just overshot that, and now I'm looking at this other one here. Okay. So we're close to this, so I might as well come in at it. But we'll turn around for the other one. But yeah, that's what the bubble is. Not that hard, just open the cockpit and physics will take care of the rest. You need to look at the system map and make sure it says discovered by Anubis Raw. Well, it only says discovered by Anubis Raw after you turn in your data. So if somebody else gets here gets here after me, or if somebody else has already been here but hasn't turned in their data yet, and they turn in their data before I turn in my data, then oh, I missed it. There it is.
Map.
Whoa, darn it. Then they'll get the discovered by. So whoever turns in the data first, that gets the discovered by. Oh wow. Okay, some of these are really far out now. Oh, it's the last one. We'll go for it. It's the last one here. There's a bunch of moons around it too, but we'll head out to that one and then we'll head on our way. 2 jumps to our first waypoint. We're only going to do 1 of the 3 waypoints, I think, in this stream. You can find pirates in signal sources. Yeah, but there's no signal sources out this far anymore, right? They took out the human signal sources this far out from the bubble. If I remember Bulls, it won't update until he claims those scans. Yeah, that's right. That's what I just said. Dizzy, bedtime here. Thanks for the stream and the chat. Thank you for joining us. It was awesome to have you. Welcome, and I hope I see you again. They need wormholes. Yes. Maybe one day they'll invent or they'll do something with those. Maybe there'll be something that they do with those. That'd be cool. Like with maybe with black holes or something. Or maybe they'll invent wormhole technology. That'll kill you. No, they'll take you to another dimension. Imagining having 2 Anubis Raws? Yeah, that's right. Imagine combining 2 parallel universes. Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. I read a lot of science fiction, and there's lots of fun, different ways that people figure out faster than light travel in all those different books, and wormholes, and alternate dimensions, and all that kind of stuff. I love all that stuff. It's so cool, just thinking about it. Here we go. Oh wow, we're really scanning this thing from 5,000 light seconds away? How big is this? Oh, this is another star. We're going to another star. That's why it was so far away. It's got to be a pretty big star. Let's see what kind of star this is. A K, yellow-orange. So these are... Let's go to this one now. The Dooge. Good night, everybody. See you next stream. Thank you so much for being here. Can't wait to have you back. Thanks for joining. I need to refill my H2O. I've got my cup of tea here. Slowly working through it. Yeah, it looks like all of these are very close to each other though. So that's cool. If we look at this. Yeah, we're heading down. Oh, we're going to the asteroid belt? We don't want to go there. We don't care about the asteroid belt. We'll go here. We should start scanning that pretty soon. It slips H2O, slips H2O dies. Oh, wow. That's dark. Or sips H2O dies. Oh, H2O2. I think you poured yourself the wrong thing. Alright, so we've fully scanned this system now. Maybe, you know what, I'll put a bookmark here, and when we turn all this data in... Oh, am I going to finish scanning this before we super pass it? Probably not. Oh, we did! Just barely! Gas giant with water-based life! Wow, it's even got a water-based life guy way out here. So I think we have... Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that. I think we've now scanned everything in the system. We've done all of these, and we've done this. So we'll see. I'm going to bookmark, I guess, this star. Well, actually, we'll bookmark this guy, because this guy was the water-based life one. And we'll see. We'll bookmark that. Edit. We'll say... discovered... We'll put that there. That'll be our little tag. We'll see if we get a discovery on that. Actually, I need to start remembering to bookmark really cool things as well that that I might want to come back to later on when like there are updates to the graphical engine, right? Hydrogen peroxide. Yeah. I think you drank the wrong thing. I have a beer stein that I use for my H2O container, and I'll go through 7 to 10 of those a day. Look at you getting your water content. Well done, Elemental. Hydrogen peroxide is like water, but it explodes when it reaches the boiling point. Yeah, see here, there you go. See, first discovered by Alexander Santos, right? So that's what you see when it's been discovered by somebody. So hopefully, maybe that other system will now say, first discovered by Anubis Raw, if we can turn it in before somebody else does. So there are some undiscovered stuff in here. Right, this one's undiscovered. So Alexander Santos didn't think this one was worth scanning. He scanned this guy. He didn't scan this guy. And he did, and he scanned this guy. It's not that far away. We'll go out there.
Fuel scooping.
Well, that's all I drink mostly. Sometimes I get some orange juice, Powerade, or Gatorade. But mostly water. Very good. I drink a lot of tea and water. But the way I look at tea is just flavored water. I always have coffee first thing in the morning, then I have tea throughout the day, and water. No alcohol? Yeah. Oh, I do drink alcohol. On occasion. Out at the pub with friends. Gas 1 giant. So that we scan that one, and how close is this one to us right now? Because that one was scanned by the other guy. I don't think it's just another gas 1 giant, yeah. Oh, I guess we're scanning it, so might as well. So that one could be discovered by us. This one here might have, is it water? Let me listen. No, I don't think so. But this one is the same. So I'll go to this one next. Oh, darn it. Come on, scan. Liquid lunch on Fridays for the win. You're not supposed to tell my secrets there, bulls. I drink milk tea every day, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and 5 to 6 p.m. Milk tea, cool. Is that just tea with milk in it, or is that something special? Nope, no alcohol, but I am the DD for whoever needs a safe driver when my buddies need to party. Nice, that's nice of you. Very nice of you, Elemental. Very responsible. Very responsible. Unexplored. Oh, away we go. Yes, I take the entire hour to drink tea. Oh, it takes me a long time to get through my tea. Actually, so I mean, I've been streaming for, what, 2 hours and 20 minutes now, and I'm nearly finished a mug of tea. I'll drink it. Depends what I'm doing. Like, if I'm doing something like playing a game and talking to you guys, it takes me a long time to get through a cup of tea. I go through tea a lot faster when I'm editing. No, so secret methinks. Not so secret methinks. Oh yeah. Let's see, is this? Are we gonna finish the scan? We got it. Yeah. So just, yeah. So nothing, no water-based life, but cool-looking little planet. I think that's all of interest here. So let's move on to the next Sistiome. That planet is cool. Yeah, it is cool, isn't it?
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
And maybe that one will also have a discovered by Anubis. Wow. Well, actually, I have a dark secret about being a DD. I can be the one who is sober. Let's aim at this while I'm reading. There we go. I can be the one that is sober, so I can remember the crazy things that my buds did, so I can remind them of their stupidity in the morning. Yeah, exactly. I have some friends like that. Yeah, nothing too spectacular here going on. But I think we are now officially at our waypoint. So, we just did 1,000 light years in 2 hours and 23 minutes. Oh boy. So yeah, what did we do right now, boys and girls? We went from there to there, which is if I hover away. Oh, I want this one. Stop it. Go over here.
Increasing sensors
989
to
light
range.
years. Now that actually is quite a distance. Like, it doesn't look like it here, but it's there we go. Like, you can see that when we zoom out, right? Like, look how that's actually quite a ways, right? But yeah, we've got to get all the way to here. We're still 12,000 light years away, and if I like hover over one of these, we're almost at 10. We're almost at 10,000 light years. So if we can make it to this next one here, then we're about halfway. So if I zoom back in, this is where we're going next. It's another 1,000 light years. And looks like it's behind the sun.
Fuel scooping.
So let's get some fuel, do some scoopé.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, red doors. Why did that not? That doesn't seem like it actually plotted our route. No, it did. There we go. It just an update. Right away.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And shared on the World Wide Web. Yes, that's right, about Elemental's comments. Congrats on you getting anywhere, I guess. Thanks, Pulse. You have so much faith in me. Suns are red. Suns are red. The galaxy is blue, and black hole is in front of you. That's a little dark, bros, but I like it. Nice, Pulse. And it is a little dark, bros. But it's awesome. Awesome sauce. Whoa, look at this. Is that water-based? No. No, that's just a normal gas giant. Nothing too spectacular going on in here. Oh, these ones are actually high metal content planets. Those are actually worth a bit of money. Especially if they're in a terraformable zone. Oh, we need to get fuel. Almost forgot to get fuel. And I don't think they're discovered either, so we'll get that.
Fuel scooping complete.
Got that going for us.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
At this rate, if I start now, I'll beat Anubis to the bubble, to the new bubble. But I'm too busy getting some harder later engineers. Yeah. Well, again, it depends on what you want to do, right? Roses are black, violets are roses are black, violets are black. All the planets are barren, planets they lack. Nice. Oh, we missed this one here. Look at these. Look how close these are together. Yeah, I am gonna have to pick up the pace, I think, a little bit though, because I do need to get to Jaques. High metal content. It's kind of cool. Let's fly between these. It's kind of a cool picture. I like those. I like the high metal or the high metal content worlds. Scan that one. It's within range. Haven't gotten to the engineers yet. Nope. Bulls, it's totally worth it though. Doesn't actually take that. There's some that you could probably already deal with. Like, I think Todd would be a great one for you to go meet. And you could totally do that now, I think. Because I think all he needs is... He wants bounties and stuff. And that's what you're doing. It's like massive amounts of bounty hunting. So you probably could get into him pretty easy. And he can upgrade all of your multi-cannons and stuff like that, which and I know you like your multi-cannons. That was the blueprint actually, where you needed the cracked industrial firmware. I wonder if you I thought that changed and you don't need it for him anymore, but maybe you do.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Yes, massive bounty hunting so far. Yeah, so yeah, you should go check out Todd. You should already know who he is. I think he's a known contact, right? Like he should already be in your list. And all you have to do is like once you get the invite, you just do like the initial invite mission, and then go check him out, and you bring him a bunch of bounties, and then you can upgrade your weapons. No, cracked firmware. No. That's even using your Python at this rate. Oh yeah, yeah. You mean to get out and pass me? I don't doubt it. What's this one? Is this a? No, that's just a normal gas giant. That's just a normal gas giant. How far away are they? Actually, they're really close. I'll go scan these ones because they're not discovered.
Fuel scooping.
Blue, blue.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, like
Fuel
we're scanning
scoop
already just from the
disengaged.
star, basically here. More pew pew boom boom is always good. Yes. Yep. And Todd the Blaster McQuinn will make your pew pewers and your boom boomers way better. I think he mostly focuses on the kinetic weapons. I think he does lower grades on the energy weapons. But then there's another one that does the energy weapons. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. And this one as well. Oh, and it's of course completely the opposite direction. Not that far though. Weapons OP equals please buff. Pew 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 pewier and boom boomier. Yeah, exactly. They're pew pewier and boom boomier. That's how it works. The impulse attack weapons are fixed weapons, making aiming them hard. Yeah, I'm still not very good at fixed weapons. Bro. My multi-cannons from Todd the Blaster are very OP. Yeah. Well, according to, or at least the leaked, or not leaked, I guess, the hints that Frontier Developments are making is that engineers and the upgrades that they give you and how OP it makes your ship is a must for when the aliens arrive, because they are OP. And if you don't upgrade with the engineers, you're going to have a mighty hard time. Or at least that's the rumor mill. It's cool watching the moons kind of. It looks like they're flying around, like, because we're moving quick, right? And so they're all kind of like moving around. But it looks like little fireflies just kind of like all going around the planets. Very cool. Not hard enough. What? Yeah, I'm not sure. Is that reference into the
4,
AIs?
3,
The
2,
AIs that you fight?
1. Engage.
Last night I downed a master python, fully shielded in less than 4 runs under 45 seconds. Yeah, with your massive upgraded weapons. That's nice. Very awesome. Very cool. Imagine if somebody was stranded on a planet and it was passes. See ya.
Fuel scooping.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping. Whoop. Getting a little bit too close to that planet. Or sun.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright. Oh, I did that a little early. I think we might be okay. Yeah, we're okay. Overheated them and they went boom with about 30% hull left. Oh, so you got those what were those ones
4,
called? The thermal
3,
weapons that overheat.
2, 1. Engage.
Brothers, shoot something. There's nothing to shoot at out here. And I don't have any weapons. All I have is mines. I'm an explorer right now. I am exploring the stars and the universe around me. Shoot space. Yeah, I don't have any weapons on this thing. I don't have any lasers. It's a normal gas giant. That is water-based life. We're going. Oh, darn it. I just stopped. Okay, good. We'll go there first. And it's also unexplored, so we'll get extra
Fuel
moolas.
scooping.
And the exploration tag on that for us. Discovered by.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I know logic.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Away we go. Yep, on all 5 multi-cannons, 3 large and 2 mediums. Shoot cannons. Shoot space. Shoot cannons. Yeah, like, I can show you here my modules, right? I do not have any pew-pewers or boom-boomers. Oh, I got these. I've got these boom-boomers. Boomity boom-boom-boom. but they go behind you anyway. And their proximity, right? So somebody has to run in for them to explode. So you wouldn't even see a boom unless I turned around and ran into my own mine, which is very silly. Or are they on a timer? I don't know. They might be on a timer. Your bullets will never lose momentum and keep going forever until they hit a planet or an asteroid or a ship. Newtonian physics. Hours, days, years in the future, they hit and are finally used. That's right. Space is crazy, huh? Oh, slow down. Detailed scan complete. Water-based life. Look at me. I can hear the sounds of water-based life. I am getting so good at it. Let's get it up to that point and take a look at the rings on this one, huh? With that logic, you could shoot and kill yourself. Put a GoPro camera on it, and you go. Yeah, on a drone. Oh wow! Look at the rings on this one. That's pretty. Very cool. Wow. Very awesome. Okay, well, what else is out here? Is this one watery? No. And no. Okay, so I think it's worth going to this one because it should be pretty close. They orbit each other. Yeah. So we'll go look at, or go get this one scanned, and then we'll move on. Someone in the future will totally do that. Put a camera on a bullet and shoot it into space, into the endless abyss of space. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. Somebody will do that in the future. So let's do a quicker flyby of this one, and then let's see if it looks how this one looks. Dark side of the planet. Very cool looking. Yeah, it's got some nice rings on it too, huh? Huh.
4, 3, 2.
Look at that
1.
efficiency, huh?
Engage.
Alright, so let's see what happens here next. They better make sure it has a giant power source at least. A self-recharging system for solar panels. Ten new objects. Ah yeah, it's all rocky stuff. It wouldn't be hard or very expensive to do it now. Just need a huge helium balloon, a rocket, and some sort of connection to the camera. Yeah, purty. Yeah, it was, brothers, wasn't it? Very purty. That purty. Gorgeous out here. So beautiful.
Fuel scooping.
When I get out to Jaques, I think one of the first
Fuel
things I'm going to
scooping
do
complete.
is get into mining. I have never done any mining in this game yet,
Fuel
ever.
scoop disengaged.
And they definitely need mining out there right now for a lot of the community goals and stuff. So I think I'll get into that out there. I think it'd be fun to try out some mining. Do it out in the brand new human bubble that is Jaques Station and help them build it up. Get the resources that are needed. Maybe it's probably a good way to get into mining for the first
3,
time. Also, I hear
2,
that because it is new
engage.
and humanity hasn't been out there, and it's just starting to get in there. Like pretty much every ring system is pristine right now, right? Like nothing has been depleted. So you can pretty much go anywhere and just mine to your heart's content. Ooh, look at this. This is a A-class star, I think. Ooh, what we got here? Those are just I do that every time. Those are just rocky worlds. What's that? That's a lava world, isn't it? These ones are pretty close. That's not a water world. This is just a normal gas giant. Normal gas giant. Normal gas giant. Normal gas giant. And this is just an icy world. So I think it's worthwhile going here at least. Seeing what that's all about.
Fuel scooping.
Ooh, saw a lavender ringed planet. A lavender ringed planet. Okay, I'll look back at that again. Go to the gas giant with rings. Okay.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And fly very close to it. I want to see what gravity does to you. It'll pull me out of super cruise, is what it'll do, and damage my ship if we get too close to the planet. Fly into the sun. You guys all just want me to kill myself. A lavender ringed planet. Let's see what that's all about as well. And I already did fly into a planet once. We did that during the beta in a live stream. High metal content world, okay. I want to see what this one's all about, though. It looked like it had some volcanism going on it, on the star map. Yeah, I think it does. Look at that. Yeah, it's definitely got some volcanism. This is a different kind of volcanism world than we've seen before. They've normally been pretty black and dark and crusted over. Huh? This one is not like that. So this one must be later on in its evolution. Very cool. Oh, it's black and crusty on the other side of it there. Oh, is that just the that's the ice cap? Wow, that's interesting. Is that an ice cap? It's kind of funny that there's like volcanism all around in that. Cool. Oops, wrong button. So let's take a look. You said there was a lavender. Oh, like this one here? Do you mean this lavender one? Or they're all like all of these are all kind of lavendery. And then there's this lavendery ringed one out here, which looks pretty cool. It's quite a ways out though. And if Anubis gets to damage now, he'll have to start all over again.
Closing map.
Yeah, that thought is evil. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Until I get to another station, I'm not gonna be able to continue on. So if you guys want me to go out here, I will. But bring up the map. It's the gas giant after those two circles. So you want me to head out here, right? To this one here? After those two circling blues. Let me just double check. Or did you mean this one? You want the ring one, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, yes. Well, yes, I know I am evil, but I'm actually with Taka a little bit due to I would like to see the fuel rats get to him. Yeah, that's right. Aw. The fuel rats. Fuel rats, yeah, what? So the fuel rats are a player group that basically have dedicated themselves to going out and helping people that run out of fuel. So if I actually run out of fuel, I can call the fuel rats, and by call, I go to a web page or Discord channel, and I tell them where I am, my situation, and how much dire straits I'm in, and then they send out a fuel rat or two to help me, fully loaded with fuel and limpets, fuel transfer limpets, and they refuel me enough so that I can get back on my way. They are extremely dedicated, they are extremely awesome, and every time I run into one, I give them massive props and tell them that they are amazing people, because they are. And yes, they will come all the way out here for me. The one you have targeted now. I'm really hoping this is the one you wanted. Let me know. We're gonna go here and take a nice close look at it, just for you. Class 1 gas giant. Can you do a burp snart? What a request! Wow. All right, let's take a closer look at this beautiful ringed lavender planet. By request, here it is. It's pretty good looking, actually. Yeah, it's the Class 1 gas giant. Very nice. Maybe, actually, why don't we... Let's do one of these closer flies. Across the rings. Actually, you know what? I want to kind of come towards the planet. So let's fly a bit away. And then we'll come back in. And I'll slow it down so that we don't go too fast over this. Whoa. Pull up a bit. Hey, what do you think of that? Wee. It's gorgeous, huh? Very nice looking ring system. Little planet. Purdy.
Planets. A planet is a celestial body orbiting a star or stellar remnant that is massive enough to be rounded by its own gravity, but is not massive enough to cause thermonuclear fusion and has cleared its neighboring region of planetesimals.
Very nice, huh? Showing off the redshift. Flying over. Oh, 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 pull up. Whoa, it would be great if you could AFK right now and crash into your death. Alright. Now we need to get away from this a little bit because it's going to slow us right down. That was a cool little flyby, though. That was a good choice there, Taka. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, a little too close for that ring, were you? I noticed the ring coming in to much more clarity there for a minute. Starting to separate out into actual rocks. I'm like, oh my goodness, we're coming in. And I've already done 3% damage on that last time we crashed into the rings. So I do not want to do more damage, especially because we're only halfway to Jaques right now. I need to maintain my hull. Oh, this could be good. That is a normal gas giant. That is a normal gas giant. And that is a normal gas giant as well. So those are all normal gas giants. They don't look like they've actually been discovered by anyone yet. But they are quite a ways out. Well, these two are actually right beside each other. This one's kind of pink looking. Why don't we go check that one out, huh?
Fuel scooping.
You burp, fart, and sneeze at the same time. Yep. It's a burp snart. Rings of Death. That's right. It's the universe's version of sandpaper. Oh, man. Sounds nasty.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, we probably got, what, maybe one more system or two more systems in before the end of the stream here. Man, the time just flies. You guys always make this so much fun. That's why I do it, actually. Time just flies by. We've seen some pretty cool stuff tonight, though. No pulsars or anything like that yet, but I don't actually think that there's going to be a lot of that stuff on the route we're taking. Maybe when we get closer to the core, we'll see. I'm not exactly sure on the science around that, like where they should be, where they shouldn't be. We're heading to this one here, and this one here should be the one right beside it. What's the next time I'm streaming? That will be on, so today is Thursday, so I'll be streaming on Monday. Monday, same start time, which is 1900 Mountain. And Monday is Rando Showrissian night. So I haven't decided yet. We did 2 streams of No Man's Sky, but I think unless you guys want to do another No Man's Sky stream, we should probably do something else. So I'll randomly pick something from my library of Steam games, and we'll try out something new. So yeah, I do streams on Mondays and Thursdays. Thursday streams are always Elite. Mondays are Rando. Rando Showrissian. Look at the size of the rings on this thing. It's a very pink and like green looking planet. It's an interesting combo, huh? Actually, brothers, that's painful. Try adding a cough to the mix and you'll be in a lot of pain. Yes, I know how painful it is. Just take my word on it, okay? Okay. Whoa, look at this thing. Look at the size of the rings. Look at the backdrop of the galaxy there. Wow, that's gorgeous. That is, wow. This game is just so beautiful. Wow. And And then what was the one that was right beside it? Be this one, right? They're pretty close to each other too. Pretty cool looking. Woohoo! What are you? Oh, this gas giant with ammonia. These ones are actually worthwhile too. We're gonna have to go into the map then and listen to this one. See what it sounds like. Holy crap, Zilla! Transparent rings, right? Yeah, well, they're just further apart, right? They're much more transparent because they're not very dense. Very cool looking though, huh? Very cool. Let's see what this one looks like. This is an ammonia planet. These ones are actually worth a bit of moolah as well. So let's do a little flyby here. See what an ammonia one looks like. I have found an ammonia one already on the route, but I don't know if we found that one together. I think that was just one that I found while I was flying. Oh, how are we flying right at it? Yes, we are flying right at it. Okay, let's not fly right at it. Let's fly to the side of it. Whoops, this way. This one's got well, it's the stars, like the stars in the background are so bright that even though this ring isn't quite as transparent as the other one was, they're coming through like crazy, huh? Look at that, like that's just so beautiful. Look at the stars there, like that cluster of stars. It's just wow. All right, here now we're getting a bit of sunlight on the planet. Let's kind of get this nicely in view here. The rings. Look at this thing, huh? Look at that. Oh, the one in the background. Do you see the one in the background there? That's a nice shot. Very cool. Alright, so let's come to a stop here, and I want to listen to the sound of that one. Gas giant with ammonia. Sounds like a giant goldfish world. If you didn't know, goldfish produced a lot of ammonia in their tanks. That makes it very toxic for other fish. So I want to hear the sound of this. What does it sound like? It's really harmonic. High pitched, kind of creepy. What's the word? There's a sound for this, or a sound. There's a word for this type of sound. It's like, can you guys hear that? Oh, okay. I'll have to try and remember that sound. Sounds like Death's Angels. That is the perfect description, actually. We're going to go with that. It's Death's Angels. Sounds like Death's Angels. All right. And we have come on that time. So let's do one last jump. Let's see where we end up. Refuel. And we're going to have to call it here. D-Lock, it's late, so goodbye and have fun, everyone. Good night, D-Lock. Thank you so much for joining us in the stream and adding to the wonderfulness that is the chat.
Engage.
Really enjoyed. Can you try Rodnia? Well, someday that's a game. I don't know that game. Later, lock, and try humming and talking at the same time. Let's pick that one up so you can hear it And yes, I agree with Blitz. Yes, exactly. Ooh, this is a pretty good system to stop in. I'm probably going to have to go explore a bunch of these, right? So, like, look at these. We're going to have to explore both of those. And it looks like nothing in this system is explored. What's this one sound like? Okay, it doesn't sound like Death's Angels, so it's not ammonia. It doesn't sound like water, so it's probably just a gas giant. This one might... This one... Oh! No, this one's watery. This one's watery. So this one will be a water-based life. And then these are icy worlds. This one might look really cool, actually. But, yeah. Look at that. It's a pretty cool looking system. Kind of a neat one to end on. Very cool. So, let's see if I... Oh, let's kind of like turn the ship a little sideways here. And then pull back on it. Get a nice view of the beautiful Redshift Asp Explorer looking at the sun. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and have an absolute great one. You guys have been awesome in the chat like you always have. I have to go to bed now. It is my bedtime. And I'll see you all on Monday for Rando Showrissian. I will decide. I will actually kind of make a note of that Roninda. But I am trying to go through the games that I own and have never played yet. So we're gonna be going through a bunch of those first. But I will write some of these ones down and start taking requests at some point. So I will actually write that down. It turned my sound way up to hear the sounds. Nice. Check out your channel, everybody. Check out Brother's channel. Night Anubis, Space, Rundia. Oh, it is a space game. Cool. Okay, night, everybody. Ciao. Have a great one. See you next time. Bye bye.